So, after watching a great movie, Highlander 3 The Sorcerer, Highlander The Final Dimension.
Valmar doesn't get it either. He's like, what the fuck is this movie? Let's look at Viking Season 5.
This isn't even historically accurate.
I just picked the one with the worst score on Rotten Tomatoes.
Saying, is that the one we killed last year?
Oh, it's this like real life camera crew kind of following us around. But yeah, that was the one where I got the extra Highlander up on Valdemar.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. I was pillaging a town at that time. If you know what I mean.
That's probably for the best.
I was watching the birdcage over and over.
All right. And you guys land. Did any of you bring any luggage, or are you just traveling light?
Well, I'm a Viking. I don't even have clothes on me.
We've got weapons and mead. Like,
Yes,
do we need to travel with anything else?
I have my archaeology tools. I have my notebooks. I have clothes.
Pistol?
Pistol too.
Why?
I'm
an archaeologist. I need a pistol and a cool hat. Where's my cowboy hat?
and some scissors.
You really need a whip too. I
I was going to say, do you have a whip?
Curling iron and some scissors.
A curling iron and scissors. All right, but they're your trusty scissors.
Yes.
I think literally I'm going to have like a long leather jacket, claymore in the back kind of thing.
Oh, and
like
I have a whip.
maybe money. Like, oh, he does have a whip. There we go.
I also have a shower cap.
I think I just have like a vest or something. Like one of
All
those
right.
fancy ones.
Vest and an elegant loincloth. Like the
Well,
best loincloth money can buy.
I actually think it's like... Well, I don't think Vikings had loincloth. That was
Like loose breeches or something.
yeah, something like that.
Or like tight leather pants.
Yeah,
No,
let's go
that's
with
me. That's me.
that. Not tight, but leather pants.
Yeah, but his aren't hot pink.
They're not only hot pink, they have zebra stripes on them too, all right? Leave me alone. I catch you.
That's amazing. All right.
I
So,
gotta see a picture of this when it's all done. An orc with hot pink zebra striped leather pants on.
and a shower cap.
And a shower cap. Wielding scissors and a curling iron.
That's a beautiful image. All right. Somebody draw that. Oh my God, somebody draw that.
He's
All
gotta
right.
be like super tall too.
Get ready to be cut.
So, you guys get off the plane. Oh, beat for the pink zebra stripe pants. I haven't been seeing a whole lot of beats. You know what? That's because I didn't talk about beats. You guys can influence this in two ways. You can type beat, like Zang totally just typed. Or you can donate with the unnatural dice down at the bottom, and it won't quite work the same way, but it'll basically be the same thing. If you buy a crit, someone will critically succeed or fail in their roll, and it'll have some extra effect. If you buy advantage or disadvantage, there will be something that will help them out, potentially, or make things much, much harder for them. I don't think Destiny tokens are really going to make a big deal in this. You know what? Destiny tokens, you'll be able to choose one of the random things that I'm about to decide. I think that works. If anyone wants to use a Destiny token, they will be able to use those Destiny tokens to influence whatever is going on in pretty much whatever way they want. I think that's what I'm going to go with. This is going to be nuts. All right. And I will give you guys a beat for the pink zebra stripe pants. So, you guys disembark from the plane. And at the airport boarding gate, there are 12 people, 12 figures, all dressed in the same dark trench coats, waiting for you with a sign that says Reno Jackson.
Hey, I think they're looking for you.
Are they spelling them out like individual letters with one space in between?
Like at a baseball game?
You know what? Yes.
Some of them are upside down, kind of thing.
They're not smiling though. They're just kind of standing there with very stoic faces, each holding up a card with one letter. Damn, that is exactly 12 with the space, isn't it?
Someone's holding a card with a space?
Yes. It's just a blank white piece of poster board.
Is the blank paper upside down?
Angle because they're not quite sure which way up to hold.
It's upside down. Your space is upside down.
You're not entirely sure, but one of the O's looks a little different than the other one. One of them must be holding it upside down.
Hello, lads. It is I, Reno Jackson.
We know. Please come with us.
Why?
Because otherwise, a couple of them put one of their hands into their coat pocket. Otherwise, things could get messy.
I put my hand in my coat pocket. Is this some kind of contest to see what?
I reach to put my hand into Vladimir's coat pocket, and then I catch myself.
Valdemar?
Oh, Valdemar. Yes, Valdemar. Sorry.
All right. It looks like things are on the edge of breaking into something dangerous.
I will take off my vest because I don't want it dirtied.
That's
Okay.
against
I will
Twitch's
see
terms
him do
of
this.
service.
And I'll be like, hey, off goes the jacket, off goes the t-shirt. I'm just like, yeah, if we're having a
Both
better chest,
flexing.
that's fine. Like, I can do that.
What's that about?
So it's
All right.
not like, oh,
Those tattoos.
All right, Zang,
There's-
roll your friendly rivalry with Valdemar. Valdemar, roll your friendly rivalry with McLeod.
This is cheating. I only have one dice. He has two.
It's not cheating. You could have chosen to give it 2.
Meanwhile, I noticed the tattoos on McLeod's body and going, yeah, those are very similar.
Cloud got 11 and I got 2. So I'm guessing he's a bit more like flexing.
All of a sudden, I'm completely ignoring the people that are putting their hands in their coat.
Valdemar,
His chest hair is beautiful.
since you're so much lower, I'm going to say that you have a very wiry strength. And you don't have like the big thick muscles
What?
that most Vikings do.
Oh,
You're still just as strong, but you're not like slabs of muscly meat that's really impressive.
oh well.
You're like the surprising strength of a really thin guy. Zhang, on the other hand, has the toned, beautiful, defined muscles.
aren't actually
And-
good for being like they just look good.
No, they're
Implants.
fine for being muscle. Victor might actually end up being stronger than you. We don't know that for sure yet.
Oh,
But-
shit, yeah.
But yours definitely look a lot prettier.
I can regenerate them to be bigger than if I want to.
Oh, you so good. But it's the extra kill that we got, that I got. That's what it will be. Yeah. I'm on 8, you're on 7. That'll be that.
He's a bit
So,
more. I imagine him like looking at my muscles last time, like hitting the gym for hours upon hours.
yep.
Oh, man, that's some big abs.
All right. So, Reno is in the middle of kind of a face-off or a pocket off with.
No, I am I'm looking at the tattoos on McLeod's body.
Oh. All right. Well, fortunately for you, they are all distracted by the impressive physique demonstrated by Zhang McLeod of the Clan McLeod. And so, after a moment of admiration, they turn back to you, and two of them step forward and reach out to grab your arms. What are you going to do?
I step back away from them.
Okay, they're gonna follow you, and they're gonna grab your arms unless you do something.
I turn into a freaking gorilla.
Okay, roll shapeshifter.
That's for you, Pix. Damn it.
While he doing that, can I like get out my axes while also making myself a bit more buff with my Wolverine powers?
I will let you do one of those things with your Wolverine powers right now.
I will do the buffing.
I'm so happy.
So do I turn into the gorilla?
Yes, but it's like a baboon, not like a big gorilla.
Close enough.
Why not just be a gorilla with his head on it? Like,
Or a gorilla head with his body.
Can it?
yes.
Yes,
Gorilla arms,
yes,
gorilla
it
head, dwarf leg.
All right, I'm gonna have to give you each a character.
Do I get a bit more buff?
Yes, you also get a bit more buff.
Sweet. I like.
You still don't have the definition.
Well, I don't
Of
care
Zhang
about
McLeod.
definition. It's not Viking. I'm just wrong.
Yes, baboons are damn vicious. I was not trying to penalize Serranus. I was merely trying to give him something that is not quite as powerful as a massive gorilla. So, turn order. This is gonna suck because none of you guys have characters. Okay, fuck it.
Can we
Gorilla?
just draw a character with our like draw tools?
That won't do it. All right. So the gorilla gets a turn. The orcish hairdresser. I'm really sorry, Ryan. I'm not going to be able to find an orc with
Oh, come on. There's got to
hot
be
pink.
At least can I have scissors?
How about a rifle?
Very close enough.
Actually, you know what? I'll search orcish hairdresser.
It's a curling iron that I've used my Master Evolution to look like a rifle.
Yeah, there you go. Okay. So we've got that. We've got a Highlander. So Fabio. Nope, no results found for Fabio. Model. How about model? Is there model? No, those are all cars. How about man meat? Is there a token for man? There are tokens for man meat.
I don't want to be a penis. Like, I'm just saying.
Well, I couldn't do that anyway. However, you can be
Wow.
this reclining guy.
Sure.
That'd
Feedback.
be a more than friendly competition.
And Viking. Let's see if there's any Vikings. Nope, that's a plane. Nope. Nope.
Must be a blonde. Yes, you know.
Nope. Damn. Dwarf. I guess we'll stick with dwarf.
What? Vikings are tall.
Yeah, but dwarf is the next best thing I could think of that would get the appropriate hat.
Or Thor.
Well, I don't
Ooh.
really have that hat though.
Thor, that might work.
Thor is a redhead, though, so I don't know.
Well,
All I'm getting for that is Thor-y. And that's not appropriate either. Here. There we go. Oh no, you're the gorilla. Who am I missing?
me.
The Viking.
Right. The Viking. There we go.
Well, good enough.
Boom. And then Mr. Johnson. Or Mr. Not Mr. Anderson. Agent Smith.
Mr. Anderson.
No, Agent Smith doesn't have a token. Damn it, trench coat.
Try agent.
You know what?
Secret
I'm going to go back
agent
because I found a badass picture of dudes in white trench coats.
Oh.
So they're all in white trench coats. All right. Can you guys all remember your token in the turn order? Or do you
Yes.
want me to add names?
I can probably see my token.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So we'll leave the order like this. So the Reno turned into a gorilla. Tiffany, what are you doing? Are you going to illusion your scissors to look like a rifle?
No, my curling iron.
Oh, your curling iron.
My scissors are just scissors.
Okay, so go ahead and roll Master of Illusion.
Eh. Oh, I got 12. Sorry, I forgot I'm supposed to announce my number. I got 12.
All right, so it does in fact look like a rifle. Fantastic. All of the men in white, or figures in white trench coats, kind of take a step back as they see, you know, A, somebody turn into a gorilla, B, somebody pull out a rifle, C, somebody rip off their shirt revealing the massive sword on their back, and D, somebody just all of a sudden Master Roshi it all up in this bitch. Did you like that reference?
Yeah.
All right. Zhang, is there anything you would like to do to prepare for combat? Because taking off your shirt was the rivalry with Valdemar.
Yeah. I think I'd like to see if there's something I could do to get the upper hand on this. Like, you know, take like a duck to water to the combat situation. Just be like, huh. So this is what's going down. Okay, I like, you know, fluidly take the sword and just go for whichever one was being the gobshite, like the most talkative, instruction-y one.
Okay. Go ahead and roll like a duck to water. Although this is going to be fairly challenging, so it is going to be a 15.
Nope, fucking double one. I got an 8. Good job.
All right. So you do pull out your sword and you're ready, but your duck to water doesn't adapt you to this particular situation with the best expertise. So all of the guys are going to pull out their weapons, and 3 are going to shoot at each of you. So each of you can decide how you want to try and avoid these weapons.
Ooh.
What you use will determine how difficult it is to use it to avoid them. So, Gorilla, Reno.
Oh, we get
First.
On how to dodge.
How to dodge bullets.
I am going to shapeshift into a cat.
Okay.
And make sure that I shrink super fast so that they don't have time to aim at me.
All right. Dodging bullets 101.
Damn it!
All right. You do not quite shrink down fast enough, and one of the bullets takes you in your shoulder, so you are going to be at a -1 penalty for all of your rolls until you either get it taken care of or I tell you otherwise.
Okay.
All right. Tiffany, how do you want to dodge or deal with these bullets?
Wow.
I'm going to use or my master of illusion to create a smoke or a haze to make it harder for them to see myself and hopefully the rest of the party.
Okay.
And then just run for cover with the, with the cover of the cloud.
All right. For a 5, I will give you yourself. For a 10, I will give you yourself and one person. For a 15, I will give you yourself and 2 people. And for a 20, I will give you yourself and the rest of the party.
Oops. I put it I put it in the Twitch chat. Roll is not a Twitch command. 16.
All right. Which other 2 people would you like to hide?
Well, of course, I've got to pick
Don't mind me.
Valdemar. And I will also pick Zhang. Because he's not a cat either.
All right.
And then I run. Do I need to do a separate roll for the running for cover to avoid the shots?
No, you can run for cover.
All right.
And I'm trying to figure out how to adjudicate all of this. All right, so let's go on to man meat. I mean, Zhang.
Oh, hi. Hang on, my Twitch stream is buffering. Is that the same for anyone else? Is it just me?
I only have the chat open, so I can't tell you.
Looks good to me.
Okay, fine. I'll just carry on then. It might just be my connection.
Actually,
Carry on my wayward son. Go on.
That's why I didn't pick you. Right there, the singing.
Sam, Dean, and Cass on the t-shirt.
yeah.
So we've just been enveloped in like fog or something, right?
Mm-hmm. Kind of a smoky
Like a
haze.
smoke bomb type of deal.
Sarah P is back and excited for man meat.
Okay, there we go. I'm gonna. How many of these people are there?
There are 12.
Well, there can be only one, so I'm gonna go and attack and see if I can take out as many of them as possible with a mighty cleave,
Okay.
trying to cut them down to as few as possible.
All right. Roll your Highlander.
Not so mighty.
All right. You actually take down 2 before you get hit with a bullet in right in the side. It doesn't seem like it hit anything.
Okay.
Nothing important anyway. Just,
Yeah.
skin, muscle, those kinds of things.
Yeah.
It hurts like a bitch, though. All right. And Viking, what would you like to do? There are still bullets flying. And you are muted.
Yeah. Unmute yourself, dude.
Can I go all Wolverine and just run towards it and take the bullets and just close the holes?
Sure. Go ahead and roll those Wolverine powers.
Can I also get out my axes in the same Wolverine power? If I get
Yeah. Yeah, because this time you're basically trying to ignore the damage and slice with your weapons, which are your axes. So how do you pull out your axes?
just holding out my hands and then they grow out from them.
So shink! Except instead of 3 claws, it's like an axe.
Hmm.
All right.
Or 2, one on each hand, because
One on each
it's
hand, yes.
protection when you can regenerate your power, your body.
Yeah. And why not keep a giant axe in your arm? That sounds safe.
Mhm.
All right. So you are able to take out one, but
Airport security is really low.
Well, they are not well, yeah, they are.
but then some of the bullets actually hit you, and that shit hurts like a bitch. And you're only able to take down one dude before the bullets drop you to your knees in pain.
But do they regenerate?
Oh yeah, they'll regenerate. But I mean, it still hurts like a bitch.
Better than arrows.
All right. And then these guys get to go again. One of them whips off his coat, and underneath his coat is somehow a claymore. And the rest step back, and they're all going to unload at, let's see, who was the one who was not covered by the smoke?
The cat.
All right, they're all going to unload at the cat. All right, one of them hits you. Spink. And it is your turn.
All right. I'm going to. Ow. I'm going to. Pad off behind the behind a pillar, as we are at an airport, and security should be here anytime soon. I'm going to turn back into myself and going, shite! God, I'm going to kill you, you gobshite! Stop shooting me! And then I'm going to take out my whip, have the whip go around the leg.
Of any particular one, or do you want to go for the guy with the claymore?
The guy with the claymore.
Okay.
And then trip him.
All right, go ahead and roll Dwarven Archaeologist. All right. You are able to whip the foot of this other guy, and he stumbles, but he is obviously an excellent fighter. But you definitely get him to trip and stumble, and he is not going to be able to do anything particularly fun in his next round. All
Yeah,
right.
that's what you get, you gobshite.
Orcish Hairdresser, what would you like to do?
So while he is stumbling, I'm going to try and run out from behind and stab him in the back of the neck with my scissors with the precision of an experienced orcish hairdresser.
All right. That sounds beautiful. Roll your Orcish Hairdresser.
I got a 7. No, 2 1s and a 5.
All right. So you run up, or you come out of the haze.
Do I get some kind of advantage because he's stumbling?
Yep.
All right.
And because you came out of the haze that he couldn't see into. So you come out and you're able to stab your scissors into his back. But because his movements are so unnatural, it actually jerks the scissors out of your hand, but they're still stuck in his back.
Should have poisoned him.
Well, that wouldn't have done well for your normal customers. All right, man meat. I mean Zang.
Right?
Sorry, man. I just love calling you man meat.
Just like, so this guy who's pulled out a claymore. Is he eyeing, like, who's he eyeing up? I know he's down on one knee kind of thing, but...
He's looking at the cat.
Oh, okay. I'm going to do a shifty little glance at Valdemar and be like, and go for the guy who's, like, distracted by the cat who's got the sword, because clearly, you know,
I'm no
these
longer
guys
a
have got
cat.
guns.
I am.
He's not a cat anymore. He uses whip.
Yeah. He used his whip.
So, yeah, I'm going for his head. Like, literally going for his head.
All right. For an actual headshot, you are going to have to roll above a 20.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yep.
Fuck it.
Risk it for the biscuit.
Actually, you know what? I'll drop it down by a little bit. We'll say
I got a 13, so... yeah.
Okay. So you're able to take off an arm. And blood spurts everywhere.
Which arm?
We'll say, which side were you on, Zhang?
I'll go for his right side. Yeah. Fuck, like-
Okay. His right arm just comes off, and the left arm just isn't strong enough to hold up this claymore, and the tip just falls to the ground. And he like looks at his arm and he goes, "Oh my god!" and then falls over.
You can't keep his tip up. Feels bad, man.
You fit in just nicely, Ryan.
Did he? Is that another kill?
That's another kill.
Okay, so I'm gonna look round at Valdemar and just be like,
And I'm guessing it's my turn.
I will point out that you are aware that when a Highlander dies, there's that whole a lightning show thing that happens. It didn't happen.
And you didn't cut off his head.
I was gonna say, I thought that only happened when you took the head off.
It does.
Okay.
I will.
Anyway.
I will go all Viking on all these guys, trying to get the head of the one who's lying on the floor. Do it look dead? The one who.
The one who just got his arm chopped off.
Mhm.
In the words of Monty Python, your arm's off.
Well, but
Just a flesh wound.
I've seen the Knights of Knee, so
Can my friendly rivalry, like, you know, giving him the three fingers, can that be used to enhance his next thing?
I will allow you to roll your friendly rivalry, and if you get above a 10, then yes.
No. Got a 7. Fuck. I tried.
It's all right.
yes, I will go all Viking. I'm guessing Viking is the fighting thing.
Yeah. Either Viking or Wolverine powers, or if you found some peanut butter, you could probably eat that.
Yes, but I got 46 there, so 17.
Okay. So you are able to. What were you trying to do?
I was trying to chop off the head on the one who's on the floor and like getting some of the others too.
All right.
Why?
So you are able to chop off the guy with the claymore's head. And as you get in close, you realize that his claymore is actually a really nicely, beautifully made sword, like way prettier than Zhang's. Because like Zhang's looks old and well used and worn and like well kept. This one looks brand new, and obviously well kept, but brand new. And you cut off the head, and aside from him like having a few more spurts of blood, nothing cool happens.
I will sigh and try to decapitate another or two.
He
All right,
was the
so-
ecstasy of the quickening.
There was no ecstasy of the quickening. All right, the other ones, the 8 remaining, start backing away. One of them turns and just books it down the hall. The rest all aim at the 2 guys who just cut pieces off of one of their companions. Yes, Victor, well used. And so Viking and Manmeat. I need you guys to tell me what you're going to do about all the bullets that are coming at you.
I assume one's going to be immortal and the other is going to be Wolverine.
Right. So you're going to have to roll your Highlander, and you're going to have to roll your Wolverine powers.
I was actually going to pick up the body of this guy and use it as a shield so that there would only be one target, because there can be only one.
Okay. You're still going to roll Highlander.
Yeah. Like, I was trying, like, how do I get Highlander into that role? Yeah, okay, let's
2 thumbs up, A+ pun.
watch me fail hard at this now, though. Like, oh, no, 16. There we go. That's all right.
All right. So the Viking just takes them all, he just takes it all. And then the bullets start popping out of his body in the cool, Wolverine fashion. And the Highlander is like, ah, fuck. And pulls up the other body and kind of hides behind it. And it's kind of hard because he's got all this, gorgeous muscle, but they were aiming at center of mass, so it hits the only one target instead. All right.
Like, he can take it. He might be like, well, no, he's much bigger now, isn't he? Right? He used his Wolverine powers to enhance himself.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That's what she said.
So, Reno, what would you like to do? It looks like there's 7 not too far away from you that are backing up, kind of retreating in a very orderly fashion, shooting the shit out of you guys. And 1 is just booking it down the hallway.
Is it my turn?
It is your turn.
I shoot the fucker. I shoot the gobshite.
All right. Go ahead and roll Dwarven Archaeologist. It's going to be 15 because he's running, but you hit him. Where are you going to shoot him?
In the back of the head.
The back of the head. You can't see because he actually got a little ways, but he just goes down sprawling on the ground.
That's what you get for trying to kill me, you ass.
All right. Orcish hairdresser. Tiffany, what would you like to do?
Your
scissors are currently in the back.
Scissors are gone.
Well, they're not gone. They're just currently held up close to the man meat's sexy physique.
I'm actually going to, since my rifle is just an illusion, I'm going to drop the illusion and reveal that I have not just brought a curling iron, but this is in fact my battle curling iron. And so I'm going to grab my curling iron by the cord and use it like a nunchuck to try and whack one of them in the back of the head, and then quickly wrap the cord around another one's neck from behind and strangle him out.
All right, roll your orcish hairdresser.
13. I got 13.
All right, you are able to smack the one guy over in the face. Oh god, that's another beat. You know what? Do you guys want to use one of your beats to for this to just completely work?
Yes, I do.
Right.
Yeah, sure.
So, bam, you smack the one guy with the curling iron. The curling iron, hits him, rebounds off, and smacks another guy. And as it's going that way, you're getting it around the other guy's neck, and it hits the other guy and bounces back into your hand, and you got the cord right against the guy's neck. So you have taken out 3.
I'm the true hero. Who needs battle axes and claymores?
All right.
Fucking battle curling iron, man. That's beautiful.
Yep. Oh god. In fact, my battle curling iron. All right, so you have taken out 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. There are only 4 left. 2 of them have been knocked out rather than killed outright. So
those are the 2 that got hit in the head?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
All right, man meat. I'm sorry, Zhang.
Are they actually full on retreating? Like they're not posing any more threat, or are they?
No, it's an orderly retreat that they're firing as they go.
Hmm.
And the one who was taken off got sniped, right? He's down?
He looks down, yeah.
Okay.
I just want to take cover. I'll let them, if they're retreating, then fine. Like, I've already got, 3 kills so far?
Yeah, the Orcish hairdresser actually has matched you.
That's fine. I don't have a rivalry with him. So how many? Yeah. So I'm quite happy just to take some cover and just sort of make sure I'm not getting shot at anymore.
All right.
I don't know, like behind a pillar or something, or whatever's nearby.
Cool. So you are behind a pillar. Viking, what would you like to do? There are 4 left. You are muted.
I will go totally Viking on them all. Let's see.
All right.
I'm
It is
getting-
both a noun and a verb.
I don't have any penalties from damage or anything, right?
No, because you regenerated last round.
16.
16. You are able to take down another 3 of them.
Like,
Ooh. We got 1 left and 2 knocked out.
1 left, 2 knocked out. All right. The guys in trench coats, the one who turned and ran, gets back up and takes off. And he is now too far to accurately shoot easily. The other 2, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. No, the other one kneels down, drops his gun, and goes, "I'm really sorry. Don't kill me."
well, we
All
do
right,
need
All
to
right.
do it.
Why
Are there
would
any
you
of those
send
little
here?
golf?
Why would you send to, capture me or kill me as it? You shot me.
That wasn't me, that was him. He points at one of the dead bodies.
Are there any of those little golf cart things?
I don't care. Why were you sent here?
We were supposed to take you captive
Why?
because you always know where the artifacts are.
Damn it. I knew one of them would be alive somewhere. Who sent here?
We never see his face.
Of course you don't. You're useless.
No, we're very useful. Well, usually. We didn't expect you to have those guys with you. And that hairdresser. Damn!
It's why I keep him around. Not in the hair. Oh, glorious hair that he made. Anyway,
Actually, how much is a haircut? Because, I mean, I'm getting a little long.
don't worry. Your hair will be cut soon.
At
I
the
look, and then I look towards McLeod.
Oh, I'm busy in conversation with Valdemar, exchanging like kill scores and like, yeah, that was glorious. I got 3.
Never mind. I guess this will be a good for to send a messenger to your employer.
Okay.
I'll retrieve my scissors in the meantime.
Why do you look like a mouse?
What?
The way that never mind.
I'll look like whatever you want me to look like.
Oh really?
As much as I can.
Well then. You look like a messenger to me. So here's what I want you to send to your master.
Yeah?
Do not mess with Reno Jackson. I will not tell you where any of the artifacts are, because they belong in a museum.
You mean you just give them to a museum? All we have to do is find the museum that you sell them to, and we could just steal them from. I mean, yes. We'll just no.
I shoot him in the head. Because I realized my mistake.
I will slowly edge away to like let the airport personnel take him instead of me. Like, you want to go to the bar? I'll say to McLeod.
That sounds great.
Pick up
All
the
right.
rest and go.
So you're gonna shoot that guy in the head, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Blam. He's dead. I'm not even going to make you roll it. All right, so you are in Morocco. You guys have heard that there is. I'm sorry. Reno has heard through the grapevine that there is a Highlander artifact here somewhere, and Zang McLeod has gotten an inkling that there's a Highlander here somewhere. So, how would you guys like to investigate where these things might be?
I would like a duck to water and a tourist in an unfamiliar environment. I would like to look at a map of the area and assess the most likely place that an artifact would be.
All right.
And I'm going to look for a barber shop or other hair salon to get the gossip that randomly or oftentimes passes through these places.
Okay.
And I'm
Sounds
going
good.
to use whatever it is archaeologists do to find out where things are.
Whatever it is, archaeologists do to find out where things are. Okay.
And
I'm going to dig a hole in the airport.
All right, and Victor?
Well, technically, Vikings are quite great explorers. So
They always know where the good pillage is at.
this is true.
Mm-hmm.
So I will look around for good pillage and hoping that is the loot we're looking for.
All right.
So I got a 15.
Okay.
Got a 16.
And he one-upped you there.
I got a 14.
With one less die, too.
I got a 16.
Oh, no, same amount of die. No, one more die. Dang. All right. So, Reno,
Hi,
I'm going to start with you.
Mr. Disembodied Voice.
Disembodied voice. What happened? What is this bullshit? Wait, why is the...
Why are you talking in my head? Anyway, go on.
Anyway, you recall that there is a library in Morocco that might have appropriate information. So
Alright.
you split from Tiffany at this point. Is there anyone you would like to take with you?
I'll take the Highlander.
You can ask the Highlander if he would be willing to go with you.
Mr. Highlander? Or
Mr. Highlander.
Mr. McLeod? Would you like to come with me to go find some Highlander artifacts? The library might have some information on front.
I'm going to look over at Valdemar.
You would be able to one-up him on the search.
Ah, you're talking my language. Hey. Yeah, okay.
All right. So, Tiffany, you're going to head to the barber shop. And Valdemar, are you going to go exploring on your own, or would you like to go with one of the other groups?
I'll explore my own.
All right. So, Reno, we'll go with Ryan first. So, Tiffany, you head to the local barbershop, and you walk in, and one of the barbers says, "Oh my God, it's Tiffany! Ah!" It's a friend of yours from the Bronx.
Oh, it's a guy from the Bronx.
Come on, you got to come up with a name.
Frank.
Frank.
Frank. Sorry, Frank. It took me a while to remember your name there.
Oh, that's
Man,
okay.
I haven't seen you forever.
I know. Ever since cosmetology school, this has been so great. What are you doing here?
I'm looking for an artifact. Have you heard any scuttlebutt come through here?
Oh man, you have no idea the butt that's come through here. So many Egyptians. It's been great. But I don't know anything about an artifact. Is it like a special pair of scissors?
I don't know what it is, but I know it's a Highlander artifact.
A Highlander artifact? I
Yeah.
don't think they use scissors.
I don't know, but their hair is fabulous.
I know, it's so great. So anyway, so you're looking for a Highlander artifact. Let's see. Well, there is this guy with really fabulous hair that comes through here every once in a while, and he's really tall. He's got great abs. And
Why? How can you see his abs? He comes to get a haircut with no shirt on.
he's one of those guys with a vest. Oh my god.
Vests. I love vests.
He wears it open, and so like it just cuts right down his chest. Oh.
Ooh. I have snapped into more feminine mode again, reunited with my fellow hairdressers. It's drawing these back out of me.
So I think he lives over on 4th Street, which here is called Mikr Street. I don't speak the language very well. Wow, I'm making Mr. Jonables beat for me.
Fourth Street. Where can I buy? I heard 4th Street's kind of.
Well, yeah, it's kind of run down, and some of the I'll beat the man mean for Carpe. Thanks, Serratas. Yeah, it's kind of run down. There's a lot of weird people there. Although some of them have the nicest trench coats. I wish I knew where they shopped. Oh my god.
Trench coat. Wait. You said trench coats? What
Yeah.
color are the trench coats?
Oh, they're all different colors. They go rainbow sometimes. But not when they come in here. It's just when they walk past. Sometimes they stand outside while he's going in for his haircut.
Are they like bodyguards?
I don't know, maybe.
Maybe. Well, how do I get to this 4th Street?
Oh, you take a left at Bagoogle Street, and you skip Fuch Street, and then you skip Such Street, and then you're at Mahuckle Street.
I'm not going to remember any of that, but thanks.
Oh, here, I'll show you on a map.
Okay, perfect.
All right. So, you
Google Street.
I would have gone to the hairdressers, man. That was amazing.
Hairdresser OP.
Yeah, so the Frank gives you directions, although he can't tell you what street it's actually on, or what house it's actually in.
Now, so just to be clear, did he show me on a map, or did he like draw a map and give it to me? Do I have the map to take?
Yeah, he drew a little like hand-drawn map, and he like gives basic directions. A bukkake of beet for Carpe. Damn. So anyway, he draws like, here's my shop, and it's drawn with like little floral patterns and like hair on it and like a big smiley face. And and it's like there's a out and left, and then there's a like a street with a weird like language written on it. It's obviously Moroccan, whatever language they speak in Morocco. I apologize profusely if there are any Moroccans in the crowd. I am not intending
Arabic.
to make fun of you. Okay, I am not intending to make fun of you. I just have no idea what the language is, so I'm making stuff up. So, so there's like something that is obviously what he described as the 1st street. There's something that's obviously what he described as the 2nd street, and then there's the next street, which is apparently 4th Street, and like there's like a whole bunch of arrows pointing like, but there's no house drawn on it because he obviously doesn't know exactly where on 4th Street he lives. Thank you, Mr. Jonables, and also anyway. So, Valdemar, We're gonna hit you, and then we're gonna go to our top of the hour break. So you are exploring, and you kind of find yourself wandering around, and you walk up to a troll police officer. And the police officer looks down. Can I help you?
Have you heard
I
about
shadow.
any Highlander artifacts around?
Highlander? You mean like the movies?
Yes.
You're lucky I speak English,
Troll's a
motherfucker.
big smoker.
Well, you're lucky I speak English too, bloody language.
Right.
Thinking they own the place. So, do I know how Highlander artifact used to look?
They frequently... Zhang, why don't you inform us how Highlander artifacts tend to look?
I'd imagine it's various weapons of previous Highlanders. Like some would be like fancy swords, different varying kinds. If we're here, it might be like a scimitar of some kind, possibly.
The big scimitar, I
Yeah,
would imagine.
yeah. So yeah, I'd imagine it like for this region. Yeah, that would fit.
Sure.
So, have you heard about the new dig or something with weapons of various big sizes?
That's what she said.
I hear there's a great hairdresser.
Okay, I will find a bloody hairdresser.
There's a lot of digs going on all over the place.
I will sigh resigned and start shaking my hair a bit and see if it's called a hairdresser to me.
Looks like you already saw the hairdresser.
Yeah, I'm bored with it.
Luscious locks. What are you doing later?
I'm hoping to decapitate some persons. Oh, nothing.
Do you have a room in Morocco?
Not yet, but I'm quite sure I'll find one.
I could give you one.
I will say why are all trolls after me? And then I will go walk away.
Excuse me, sir. That'll be $15.
I will look over to the police and corruption, and I will give them 20.
What do you mean corruption?
Swedish language, don't worry.
No, I'm not corrupt. I'm a stripper.
Ah, that makes sense. So where do you work? I'll turn around and stop talking again.
I was just about to say, is this guy a police officer or is he just dressed like one? I was waiting for it. Police officer.
Well, for $100 a night, I got a room you can stay in.
Is there other strippers, or is male exclusive place?
Well, must admit I've kind of taken a liking to you, but there are a few others in the house.
Can I get the address, and I will come to you later, maybe?
Oh, I'll make sure you come to me later.
Oh my!
He gives you the address.
Stripper troll gets a beat.
Yep, the troll stripper. I did tell you it was a troll cop. See the pun there?
I see what you did. Yeah.
Puns. I don't pick up on puns.
Fucking goblins.
What?
And with that, we will take our top of the hour break. I can hang out here if any of you need to get up.
I can hang